do that. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back for another one. Happy Monday to all my good people out there in video game land. You know what? Maybe I should get Sir Dandu's comment off the screen. Could do that. All right, good people. What's going on with you? Let me cut this off real quick. All right. I've had a pretty good week. It's not too many days. I get like multiple days off. I had like 2 days off. AST, what's going on with you? Gorilla Tactics and I'm muted. Am I muted? Let me check it out. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. How that sound? Hope I ain't muted no more. I should, but it's like I got sound coming out. I'm looking at the Broadcaster Pro. It's saying my sound is good. So let me know if it has that changed. If I'm still muted, let me know. I'll try my best to fix it. AST, hey, happy Monday. Mic is low, volume good. Okay, all good. All good. Very, very good. All right. I had to turn up just a tad big. I was a little low, just a little bit. Hey, man, welcome to the stream, man. Listen, it's been a wonderful week. Like I said before, it's not too many days better. You were really low. Okay. I think I had to do, I did a Mary Kay presentation, and it turned out pretty good. You know, but I had to adjust my volume a little one day. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Benj in the building. Benj, I did send you your eShot card. I can't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I did. It says still low. All right, AST. Sound. Ben said sound fine to him. Still a little low. Let me see. It might be on my. You know what? Listen. I think I can adjust it. Check 1 2. How is it right now? This should be pretty good. If it's not pretty good, let me know. I can take it rid of this a little bit. I can increase the volume just a tad bit before it be sounding crazy. Shout out Gaming Dad. Hi. You know what? So yeah, listen, those who don't know, listen, I started selling Mary Kay. Don't judge me. But I mean it hasn't been like super profitable yet. But it's gonna get there. I think it is. I hope so. I'm only doing it because my daughter I need to pay for this volleyball. This travel volleyball, man, is crazy. I mean, listen, when I tell you the amount of money, it is absolutely ridiculous. Let me get my wheel up so I can get people. My man Benj won last week. Took home the 10th spot. But I'm gonna put you on the board just because, even though Benj, you can't win again, well, not this week rather. You can win next week, but I still like to have you on the wheel. Like, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Ain't no fun if the homie can't have none. That was my jam, boy. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. That first Snoop album was crazy. AST in the building. But I don't see Mimi nor Steve. Man, Steve, man, you've been killing me on the comments on YouTube, Steve. Too funny, man. SOC in the building. System on the chip. My brother from another mother. Gorilla Tactics. It's on board. Let me go ahead. Got you in there, my brother. Let's see who else. Is it? Look, I'm about to tear this up. R. Markin. But brother, I'm gonna put you on the wheel. Matter of fact, I think this is my first time seeing you. Welcome to the stream. I give out a free $10 eShop card. What's going on with my wheel? All right, there we go. Got the wheel going up. Where I'm at. There I am. Ta-da. Let me go ahead and get Greta Tactics out there from last week. But yeah, R. Morkin. I hope I'm saying it right. got you on the wheel, my brother. You see your name flash up. Hey, I give out a $10 eShop card every Monday night, and by you chiming in this evening, you had just entered yourself to win. This, if you don't stick around, to come back and check the video late in the stream, we give out the giveaway, and you're more than welcome to come back and holler us. And then there's some instructions you're gonna need. So just stick around so you can get those instructions. If this is the case, if you do win, you'll know how to retrieve that. All right, let's go and get back to my other screen. All right, we back on point. Let's see. So how are you guys this week? Like I said before, my week was I got a couple of days off in a row, and that's not very common. I mean, not common. It's not very common. It's not for me anyway, because I'm always over the place, always doing something. And even though I had a couple of days off, I was still working. So I had to make this video for my grand opening for Mary Kay. And I was demonstrating these products. And I don't know, man. I think I'm going to post it. I think I'm going to post it on my channel, because it was a pretty good video. I ain't going to lie. It was pretty good. But it was pretty funny, too. It was funny from my standpoint. My wife thought it was hilarious. My wife and my daughter, they thought I was just, that's my daughter. I gotta look at there's something on my face. I got a big old nose. I got a big snout. But anyway, back to the stream. But yeah, man, I was the video was dope, and anytime you do something new until you get used to it, it's gonna be an issue. So it's gonna happen. So some mascara and some lipstick and some I sold some men products, so that was dope. But besides that, man, I just been working hard. Let me go through the chat real quick. I'm gonna start with my man Benj. Says mic check 1 2 1 2. SOC say, hey yo, sorry I was absent last week. No problem, my brother. What you hear this week, and that's all that matters. Steve M said, am I still a little low? I need to know that. If I'm still low. Ben says, okay, good. Thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. I'm glad you. Would you pick up with it? You pick anything up with it? Exciting. All right. Just hit the east side of the LBC on the mission with my fine Mr. Warren G. Man, Nate Dogg, boy. Let's rest in peace. Them cats was good. What up, though? Shout out to Jamil Goodlow in the chat tonight. Let me go ahead and get that in. Jamil Goodlow's in the building. All right, good. You said it right. Good. R. Morgan. I like that. I got it right. Nate Dogg, RIP, Warren G. They don't make it like they used to. Man, listen. I'm so glad I grew up in the era I grew up, man, because that 90s, that like mid to late 90s, man, this listen, that was a great time for music. Great time. For some reason, people think it's pronounced Omorky and Omorky. That's funny. See, I would fight that one too. I'm like, y'all gotta do something with that. My man, CMG is in the building. Please get that brother his sound effects, please. Shout out to my boy. Oh man, listen, I tell you, Mr. Goodlow boy, he's funny. He goes, I got that Humpty nose. Rest in peace, Humpty Hump. Listen, man, I'm trying to represent. Yeah, 90s was insane with the music. Listen, man, I don't know how you old you cats are, but man, listen. When Pac first came out of jail, man, that California Love, I was in college. I remember playing that video over and over again. I had to record it on a VHS so I can play that bad boy over and over again. And then what I did, I took the cassette deck and recorded it from the sound from the TV and then bumped it in the ride. What? Crazy. Crazy. That California love. I don't bail for out of jail, California dreaming. As soon as I step on the scene on here, Hoochie screaming. Rest in peace, Pop, man. A lot of our rappers, man, they just dying off. Big time. Yeah, Humpty gone. Yeah, man. Man, Norm, where you been at, my brother? Shout out to Norm, man. He get the bomb.com as well. Norm, man, listen, it's been a minute, man, since you've been on the stream. But welcome back, my brother. Let me get Norm chimed in. Don't forget, good people, you can also, if you have Twitch, get on Twitch as well and have 2 chances to win our $10 eShop card tonight. Okay, listen. Yes, DM, listen. My 3 top albums this year. Nas is number 1. Busta Rhymes is number 2. DMX number 3. I haven't heard the whole Kanye yet, but I am not impressed. Even though he got that one track on there where he used the Lauryn Hill, I was feeling that. But I got to listen to the rest of it, so I'm not. The verdict's out. Everybody been telling me it's like, it's on like 8 or 9 tracks on there out of like 25 that's worth listening to. So what do you do? I mean, it is what it is. But I'm still give it a fair shot. I'm not gonna rip it apart yet. But I don't know, man, about that. Even though it did finally release. Donda. All right, good people, listen. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Try our best not to. Gamescom was pretty good this year. You know what? Kind of surprised me. I didn't think. Bad boy, Jimmy, oh boy, you harsh on Kanye. Harsh. Listen, I would tell you so far, man. I don't know if he want this to be a rap album or a gospel album. The lines have blurred a little too much. Yeah, man, because his gospel album was dope, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. He said, "Hold on, let me go back." He said, "Donda is trash." How you listen to the whole thing? The whole thing, Dean? I was listening to it. I was watching the car today. I was like, that one track that he got the Lauren. He sampled the Lauryn Hill. I was like, all right, that was pretty nice. I could see me. I'm gonna rock. I for sure I'm gonna rock that one at the club. Kanye needs to go back to gospel. Yeah, man, his gospel album was really good, man. I can't mess with Tyler the Creator, man. I can't do it. Okay, all right. Well, listen, I tell you, man. Listen, more power to you. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, oh man, DMX, my Discord group, all shared a shout out to him when. Yeah, man, DMX, man, that Joker boy. I can still play quite a few DMX songs to this day and still get a crowd reaction, especially at weddings, man. You'd be surprised. One of my favorite songs from DMX is probably that whole first album, man. Because I was pledging that time, man, and my dean would play that song. God, he played. You knew it was on. It was on when you came in. You heard DMX. Cause that's my man sitting there. And what my man sitting there was doing, we'll be doing. Cause that's my man sitting there. He said, listen to song 24 and suddenly becomes a gospel album. Yeah, listen, the lines is it's just blurred, man. That's why I was like, I don't know. But that Nas boy, crucial. It's the pickup, the year boy. That Nas is, man, as a man that's 46 years old, that joker's still speaking, tripping off something Nas said. Nas said, "Wait, Gaming Dad, did you play the Halo Infinite beta?" No, because I was working. I wanted to bad though. But I watched a bunch of video. It looks great. I have no. Listen, when it comes to Halo, I am not tripping it by any stretch of imagination. I don't care what part of Halo we get, as long as we get something in December. That's how I feel about Halo. If we just got the multiplayer, I'm happy. But if we get the multiplayer and we get the campaign, I don't care if I have co-op. Don't not one bit. Should it be there? It should be there. That's my issue. It's like with Halo, it should that portion of the game should be at this standpoint, especially as being delayed a year. Everything should be there, and it's not. And that's like, man, listen, you might well go ahead and delay it. But you know what? I don't think financially. Well, I'm talking about this is Microsoft we're talking about, but I don't think for credibility of Microsoft, I don't think it's a good look to not have it. But as a consumer, I'm like, man, delay that thing. I got other games to play. Let's see. So I'm a old school hip hop head, but I gotta say, I like Tyler the Creator. What man? I listen. I gave him a shot. I ain't gonna lie. I did give him a shot. One thing I love to do, and I'm getting ready to drive back to Michigan late September for homecoming. And one thing I really, really like to do is give albums that I have not listened to a shot. And man, I gave it a shot, and I was just like, this is not my flavor. I'm just like, I'll listen. Some songs I will play because I got a DJ, a kiddie party, and this is what they like. Granted, but the bump in my ride, you gotta be. Not only that's the production got to be right, you got to be saying something for you to make my playlist. Any song just don't make the playlist. I be like, but that Nas, that Busta Rhymes, man, Busta Rhymes made me excited about hip hop again, and that's real hip hop, man. When you got bars and cadences and you can switch up the flow, and then you take all of that, and then on top of that, you get something to say. That's hip hop, man. Said that Metroid Dread is looking real good. Listen, totally impressed. Nintendo, man. Nintendo know how to market a game, man. I would say, man, Metroid, boy, looks so good to be a 2D game, man. Listen, anybody listen? I think who I was watching earlier, um, Player Essence. I was watching Player Essence, and he made a great point. I'm so glad that he is smashing all the cats that's out there. Talking about this game worth $60. They was going, man, this game is not worth it. No 2D game because they didn't play, Cuphead and Ori and all them games are not $60. So how does Metroid? I was like, but you get Metroidvania from Metroid. Man, listen, after watching these trailers, there should be no doubt this game is worth $60. You know what? This is one of them games is like, and I'm not gonna tip my head quite to say this is game of the year material, but it would not surprise me if this game gets nominated for game of the year. It would not surprise me at all. Listen, cause how they're setting this up, I mean, if the story matches the gameplay, the game already looks gorgeous. And just imagine it on that OLED screen. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. SOC back to the Kanye. He said, man, I give Kanye this. Apparently, he didn't want to release it, but his label forced it out. So in the album so the album you hear weird audio glitches and people talking in the studio and mouse clickers. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know. But listen, it kind of surprised me, man. He started off the album with Jay on it. I said I wanted his day relationship mended. I wonder why was it? Why did he really want to force it out? This must be a Prince issue. You know how Prince, when Prince didn't want to be down, he was sending all kind of subliminal messages. Kanye is getting a lot of hate these days. You know what? I don't know why though. I mean, you know what? What's going on, Devin? Facebook representing the house. Rockmart High School in the house. What's going on? See, I got my Jacket Nation shirt on. Let me go ahead and get you chimed in. By you chiming in tonight, man, you are just entered to win a $10 eShop card. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram at GamingDad3, or you can also follow me on Twitter at gaming_dad3, and that will be your opportunity to get in and win. If you win, that's how I deliver it to you, either on Twitter or on Instagram. But you just gotta follow me and send me a message and say "Gaming Dad with my money," and then once you say that, then I will send it out. Shot Town in the building. C Tucker, what's going on with you? Let me get you chimed in real quick. Boom. Love my people from the Shy. It says, crazy that it's been so long since Metroid 4. Yeah, I was still in high school when Fusion. Listen, man, Fusion, man, was one of my favorite GBA games, and I was a dummy for selling it, but I went back later in life and bought it again for my GBA. So Fusion, man, Fusion and Zero Missions were really good, really really good. You know what? You go back in time, man, you'd be surprised, man, how good games were on that GBA. All right. All right, but because people, we're 30 minutes in, let's go ahead and let me see if I can switch off from this here. Get onto that wheelie wheel. All right. Well, before we get started, I want to show new people that's on. See, Devin, you on the wheel, my brother. If you can see representing Facebook. Hey, but Devin, you know what? You also can get on here twice by getting onto YouTube or Twitch. We're broadcasting live on Twitch, YouTube, and on Facebook. And chime in, maybe another chance for you to win. So just want to throw that out there. Hit the wrong. But before we get into the news, let me see if I can. Can I share my screen from here? Let's see if this works. All right, before we get into the Diego, what's going on, my brother? Oh man, Diego on the stream tonight. Hold on, I got. Let's see if I can chime in real quick and get Diego on that board. Welcome back, my brother. Hey, listen, it's a long time no see. I've not seen you before, but a long time no visit to chat. Welcome back. All right. Before we get into the news, man, I just kind of wanted to go over the poll, and I had quite a few of them. And so I'm gonna start with this first one here. And I was like, hey, does Nintendo need a first-party holiday game this year? Out of 38 votes, 68% said they do. I voted yes as well. I think they still need. It's like Batman and Robin. You know what? I believe we have Robin with Metroid, but Metroid needs a Batman without a shadow of a doubt. We need one more title, a December or November title, because Microsoft has Halo. PlayStation might not have nothing, but they got a bunch of third parties that's gonna pretty much carry their ship. But Nintendo needs something. I'm in that group that Nintendo does need something. All right. Don't want to do that. What's going on? I don't want to do that. Tripping. Hold on, good people. I'm messing up my screen. All right, there we go. So next poll. I said, which are you most excited for? And this was kind of even though the majority of the people pulled away with Metroid Dread, because man, after this last trailer, man, it's just phenomenal. But really from this list here, I think this is probably everybody's top 5. But I added Kenna Bridge of Spirits on there because it's not getting a lot of press like it should. And man, you know what? I'm looking forward to that game. That game drops. I mean, and this is the 30th. It's pretty much September now. It drops later this month. So I'm all on board for that. So that's one game I'm going to pick up. But you know what? I mean, 8% for Call of Duty. People are not excited for this Call of Duty at all. That's what killing me. They are not excited for Call of Duty. Um, Halo's that's a day one pickup. Halo's to me, if you got Game Pass, man, this is okay. You're not spending no money. But I would tell you, I think I'm going to buy a physical copy of Halo. That's how much I like. Even though I got Game Pass, and I know, but just in case I get tired of Game Pass, I don't want to lose Halo. That's one of those games is that I'm just not gonna walk away from. But look at that. When you look at the difference between Call of Duty and Battlefield, Battlefield 22%. A lot of people are excited for Battlefield, and you know what? Battlefield looks damn good. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to get my hands on some Battlefield. So, um, I'm excited for quite a few, but I think I voted for Metroid. I'm definitely more excited for Metroid than anything else. If I could have put another section up there, I might have put the OLED Switch because I'm excited for that as well. All right, let's see. All right, so this one here, do Sony really need a holiday game this year? I said no. I don't think so. I think with so many systems that people are still trying to get, what, they're gonna be okay. They don't need a holiday game. It would make them it would make the PlayStation 5 even probably more worth getting. But I don't know if they just absolutely need one. Let me see. I wonder if I hit this here. Well, okay. I didn't know that could work. Let me just go back up to. Let's see. I'm at Diego said Gaming Dad. SOC says if anyone is curious, not counting the rest of today, there are 38 days until Switch OLED, Metroid Prime Dread, and Tetris Effect. Listen, low key. Hey, I am excited for Tetris Effect. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tetris Effect, matter of fact, I'm making this video right now. I had to make sure that Tetris Effect was on that list. But yeah, definitely. You're right. 38. That's crazy. 38 days. Next, I mean, it's pretty much September. So you could say October. I mean, next month. We'll be having that OLED. That's gonna be nice. Our Morgan said, I still have my original copies of the series. I still have my Super Metroid card. I just got in. Oh my God. Boy, listen. I would love to have Super Metroid on a cartridge. And I got a what's the name of that company? Analog. I got an Analog Super NT, and I would love to play Metroid on my Super NT. Long time no see. Yes, sir, man. Hope things is going on well with you, Diego, man. I'm glad you made it out tonight. Norm, he said the new Call of Duty is like it's like Modern Warfare 2020. You know what? A lot of people been saying that. You ain't the only person that's been saying that. SOC. He says anyone getting Super Monkey Ball Anniversary Edition, the physical release is $40. Include so much. Launches on October 5th. I don't know, man. I was never a Monkey Ball fan. I was never a big Monkey Ball fan. I think I will be passing. But I don't know, man. If one of my kids was like, "Oh man, Dad, I would like this for Christmas," I might get them. I might get it for them, but I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's see. Binge. It was. I'm excited for this Steam Day. Binge, did you pre-order one? I'm getting mine in quarter 2. I'm excited for it as well. But you know what? It's a long time before I get my hands on one. It's gonna be next year. Next man, 2022. Man, I probably should have named this week in gaming. Saying a look at 2022 because man, it's getting so jam packed with so much great stuff, man. He said, my top 3 for what's left this year: Dread, Infinite, and Asia Empires 4. Oh man, listen, I tell you, my two or three is definitely the Dread is probably number 1. Infinite is probably 2. But Kena Bridge of Spirits, man, is probably my three, man. I'm trying to think. You know what? Two going. 2K is dropping. I heard they dropped gameplay. I think first gameplay of 2K was dropped today. I need to check that out. My man Norm, look at Norm. Check out Norm. Representing on Twitch. What's up? I'm on Twitch. Let me go ahead and get your name chimed in real quick. Norm on Twitch. I love it. I love it. I love it. Norm on Twitch. Great day. Hi. You made me want to change my name. Oh man. He says, I was emailing Tetris Effect support. It's $40 and no word on the physical release. Yep. The game will be 25% off the first 2 weeks. Oh man, listen, SOC, man, with the investigating reporting, man. Give SOC the bomb time to come one time. That's right, man. SOC, let me turn it down. I hope I didn't blow your eardrums out, but I had to let that bomb go. Yeah, that's 25% off. Oh man, that's great, man. Oh man, I mean that bad boy will be what, $30? Yep, I'm picking that up though. I love Tetris. So, oh man, thanks for reminding me. Tetris Effect is on PC with VR support. Crazy, man. Listen, a quick story, real quick. Recently, man, I worked this other job, man, when I'm out, supervising these kids and things of that nature. And so I went to drop the kids off at home. They was like, "Hey, Mr. Reed, you want to come in and play VR?" I was like, "I've never played VR before." Sure. Ken went in there, put on the Oculus, and was playing Beat Saber. I was hooked. I would tell you, man, if you looked at VR like, man, this is some bull, man, put on that Oculus and put on Beat Sabers. You're gonna be hooked. You mean that bad boy dancing. All right, that was my beatboxing for a minute. But yeah, man, listen, I tell you that much, man. I'm sold on VR. Sold. So I need to throw I need to throw on my Oculus and get ASAP, man. ASAP. Guerrilla Tactics back on the scene. He says, I think Sony needs a holiday game to deflect from the negative press they're gonna get with their new model of PS5. I think it's over. I think it's overblown, man. I mean, 'cause you got to think about. Listen, I'm a guy I like math, I like physics, I like those things, and so yes, the heat sink is smaller. They did that to save money, but the fan is different, and it has bigger blades. So if it has bigger blades, that means more. It's gonna suck and pull more air. So yes, it's gonna be hotter coming out because it's pushing more air out. Yes, it's gonna be a little hotter, but until I hear the part that's like, oh man, my games are crashing and I can't play my games. Yeah, it's okay. I think people just blowing it. People just running with something. I think they just click, click, click on some clicks, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yup, pre-order the deck. Mine's in Q1. Damn. A little jelly. So, do you play racing games? Absolutely, absolutely. I think my favorite. I got quite a few favorites on the Switch, but I like Asphalt 9, man. I think that's still one of my favorites. And I'm gonna pick up this Cruising US. What is it called? It's called Cruising something. I know it's from the people that made the original Cruising games. I'm gonna pick that up. Need for Speed was dope. Let's see. Yeah, but I do racing games. So, Beat Saber is solid. Also, a great workout if you don't want to. Man, listen, I was in that bad boy sweating. But my only issue with the Oculus is that they need to do something about it, some form of ventilation system. I was like, man, I started to get hot and started to sweat. I was like, man, I gotta take this damn thing off. I was like, and so if you want to play with other people, man, you're gonna have their germs. I'm dealing with that. It's a bunch of mess. But I still would get. I would say still get an Oculus. I really want to see what PlayStation is gonna do. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be this. I'm telling you, next year is gonna be crazy. Y'all watch it. That VR gonna come out next year too. Woo wee. Guerrilla Tactics. Sony has had heat problems with the PS4. It's not a look or a sound. If the PS5 starts sounding like a PS4 jet, true, true, true. You know what? From what they still say it's still pretty quiet. So, excuse me on that. I had to quench my thirst real quick. So yeah, I agree with you on that. If it starts sounding like the PS4, yeah, they will catch some flag. Cause that PS4 boy was just like a jet. Zzz, like yeah, leave. SOC reminds me. I played Beat Saber at an arcade. It was pretty cool. I played twice and my back was sweating. I'm probably going to buy an Oculus Rift. I think, man, cause you know what? They just dropped a sale. Matter of fact, they just put it on. It's not a sale. What they did is that they upped the memory, but they kept it at $299 price. Before, for $299, you can only get the 64 gigabyte, but now you can get the 128 gigabyte for the same price. So yeah, $299. I think I think I might roll with that this year. Sir Dandu in the great state of Texas. What's going on, my brother? Got you in. Sir Dandu on the scene. Good people. We got 14 people on the wheel. I hope we can get at least 14 likes. So, smash that like button before you get up out of here. I just spelled Sir Dandu's name all wrong. My bad, brother. My bad. All right. Our Marky said during a stream deck question and answer, Val got asked if they could use the tech for VR. Ooh, what was the answer? That's I want to know. He said the response was, "We can't comment on that yet." Psych, golly. Now that would be something. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That would really make the Oculus Rift. Golly, could you imagine? Listen, now, let's imagine all your Steam games. You can play in VR and take it on the go with no plug in. That is crazy. No. So, Guerrilla Tactics. He said, hold on a second. I can't see it. He says, you need to get you a sweatband for playing the Oculus. Show LeBron people can rock out the sweat, man. Oh my goodness. You know what, man? You know what they used to call me back in college? I don't even think my dean know this one. They used to call me Chauncey Billups. Oh man, they used to call me Chauncey Billups because I used to rock the headband. But I can shoot like Chauncey though. Put it right down your throat. Nah, y'all violate LeBron again. LeBron gets this smoke. All right, good people. Let's see. I think I might have one more here. Oh no, I think I might. Yeah, I think just those three. I was gonna pause some more, but you know, your mind get the one. I started doing something else. But yeah, I wanted to still. I'm glad we was able to chime into that and see if we can get back to our regular scheduled programming. All right, we're back over. We're back with the wheel. Got 14 people on the scene. 14 people. Your chances of getting that the $10 eShop card is getting there. All right, let's see if I can come out of this and go back to. All right, listen, hey man, the Metroid trailer, man. Listen, I'm not gonna play it, but that Metroid trailer, man, was phenomenal, man. I was like, man, what am I watching? You just listen. I'm telling you, like when Like I was already hyped when they first announced it. When they first showed it, I was hyped. I was like, "Oh, good Metroid," But I was like, "Hey, it's Metroid," no big deal. But man, as each new trailer has come out, I've gotten even more hype for this game. Put a one in the chat, man. If you're picking this up day one, I'm picking this up day. Listen, I'm already getting the OLED Switch, so I'm not leaving without Metroid. But I would tell you, man, if you're gonna buy new games, buy them bad boys from Walmart. Man, Walmart got them $10 cheaper, man. It's just hard to walk away from that. I be want to support my local GameStop, but however, man, if I buy 5 games, I have to give away $50. Well, I got to get it from Walmart and get it for $10 cheaper. Oh, what do you do? Okay, Dean. You know this means war. Oh, my brother. What's going on? 90s in the building representing Twitch. But I'm coming back for you, Dean. I got a couple pictures of you when your hair is fading away, too. Don't let me have to post them on this chat. My dad tried to get me. Listen, man? How you gonna be my frat brother and go for me like that? When I was online, they just called me Grande Capesa. His gaming dad's college name. Hula hoop knees. Yeah, and my dean's name was Scratchy Head. We thought he had fleas because all he kept doing was scratching his head on the side. He was like, either he got dry scalp, dandruff, or fleas. Everybody agreed that fleas was a more demanding name. So Jamil Goodlow is AKA Fleahead. Twitch gang in the building. 90s Misfit. What's going on, my brother? I had to get at my dean, man. He been trying to crack some jokes. I'm gonna get you signed in, 90s. My man. 90s been working with me for a long time, man. So every time he jumps in, man, I'll be like, my boy 90s is in the building. Got you in. Solid. Twitch gang. Said number one, damn right I'm getting one day one. Day one. 90s was like, it's just me. Dry scalp or fleas. Yeah, man. That joker he be sitting there like, I'm like, man, what is he doing? Why he keep scratching his head? They're like, oh yeah, his hair, he got dirty head. Like dirty head Jamil. Greetings, big brother, dirty head. All right. Let's see. Sardan Dude said, never played Metroid before, but I might get. What might get? Man, my brother, you are missing out. You are missing out. Hold on, see, hold on. Gave me that had another game. Chief missing to courtesy of Dave's Jr.'s mom. No, that was because of Mark Twain. He was playing football. We were playing flag football. Oh, look at Jamil. He going out there. That's all right. You wait till we get to homecoming, buddy. I'm gonna have the mic too. I'm coming. Listen, I'm gonna let you know, Dean. I'm coming for you. You came to my set, disrespecting me like this. It's on. It's on. Yeah, we talked about your boy Kanye, but we glad it's dropped, man. I just don't know if it's gonna be. I think some other albums out there was probably better. That DMX is definitely better than Nas. That DMX is hard. But man, back to this Sardan dude, man. Come on, you listen. You gotta go back. You got access to Super Metroid, one of the greatest Metroids ever. You should go back and play that. I'm telling you, it's worth it. CMG said this game is going to be a classic. Absolutely, man. I listen. I'm just what I saw so far and how they're marketing it, which is super smart, man. Super smart. Kind of keep people that's an update of what's going on. I mean, I don't know how this is going to appeal to some of your younger gamers, but I think everybody maybe like 15 years and older, They're gonna rock with this. I'm telling you, this Metroid gonna be it's gonna be surprisingly good. You know what, Dean? I'm gonna speak to my Dean real quick. You know what? I was super mad that day when you and Pookie was over to my son's mother's house. I won't disrespect it like that. Man, when she run off her mouth. I said, God, why you do that to me? Why you treat me so bad? And I don't know why, baby. CMG, something definitely. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we was just talking about it, man. Listen, that. Thank you, Mr. West. Oh yeah, listen. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. I think if you go back and just watch their first four trailers, man, you can't do nothing but convince you. It's just like, man, the game looks so good. You know, I think other people who are like strictly PlayStation or strictly Xbox, they probably don't see the big thing about it. But if you grew up and you played the series, like I said before, you get Metroidvania from Metroid. So you know what? If you like Metroidvania style games, you can't do nothing but fall in love with this game because it's a continuation of the story. That's just I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. Switching on to some PS5 news. I just thought I wanted to cover this here because I was like, you know what? What else do they have? I mean, after you see so many of the games that they kind of had planned that you was kind of looking forward to kind of get pushed back into 2022, what else do they have? And so, even of these three, it's like, you know what? The only new one is the Kindred versus Spirits that's in the middle, and that come out this month. So, what what you gonna do for the next 3 months? What is Sony gonna do besides rely heavily on their third party? And I think that's the blessing. That's the reason why I don't think Sony needs to really. They're not gonna be really hurting for much because they can really lean on their third parties. They can. But let me go back there. I just want to kind of cover. Let's see. All right, I got a list. Let me see if I can blow this up just a tad bit. Nope, I can't do it. Won't let me. So, um, let's see for the PS5. Let's see what games on here. The medium was okay. It's kind of a scary game. It's on. If you got Xbox Live, I think it's still on Xbox Live, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Deathloop. I forgot about Deathloop. It's definitely coming out. NBA 2K22, of course. But I thought Life is Strange is delayed, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Ghost Runner looks pretty good, but still like not a PS5 experience. I think you should expect. You do got Far Cry coming out. Back for Blood should be pretty good. But don't I skipped over quite a few because I was like, man, Diablo 2. I'm probably gonna get on my Switch. I mean, it's the graphical enhancement is not gonna be so great that I can't enjoy it on my Switch. So I'm all about Team Portable. I should get a shirt, man. It's Team Portable because that's what I am. I'm a Team Portable guy. Super Monkey Ball. I think a lot of people. If you have a choice, you can get on the Switch. I would get on the Switch. But notice that I'm going out this list. I don't see no first party, strictly PlayStation, and it's not. But you have enough there to get your play on Guardians of the Galaxy. Even though that the other version is still coming on Switch, but it's being streamed. I'm not doing the streaming, so I'll have to wait on the reviews of that anyway. Fatal Frame coming on the Switch. Gonna pick it up on the Switch for sure. Um, if you haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 by now, you're probably never gonna want to play it. So, however, if you want to buy it again, it's on the PS5. Let's see, Elder Scrolls, another game you've probably played 100 times, but you know what? So, Dying Light, Stay Human. I think I would pick that up on the PS5. But To be honest, there's no other besides Kindred Bridge of Spirits that's like, okay, I see what Sony is doing. But is there enough there to be satisfied if they just they just don't have a out of this list here? Is just no big, system selling game for Christmas unless something comes out of this list that just stands out. There's nothing. You got Far Cry 6 maybe. That's not a Christmas seller. Battlefield gonna be Battlefield, but nothing on there that's gonna say, man, I just gotta have a PS5. But you know what? The marketing behind the PS5 is so great that people are going to step in and pick it up. Our market says Dan Dude speaks the truth. Super Metroid was my first in the series and is top 5 ever. Easy also. I advise Zero Mission, absolutely. And the remake to the first game, yep. Zero Missions, yes. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Even if you have a 3DS, man, Metroid Returns was really good as well. Ooh. By the way, Gaming Dad, to get more views, add words linking to your content in the description. I know, man. I just read that. I just watched a video stating that. Yep, I probably there's a lot of things I need to do to kind of revamp. Cause my show views don't be that bad. Um, and some of my other videos be okay, but that's a whole different discussion. But you're right. Thank you for the advice, though. I appreciate you. But yeah, I did watch a video like this past week that kind of is really saying the same things that you're saying, Norm. It says content should send people and send a lot of people. Yeah, hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. But yeah, I'm gonna even in tonight's video, I'm gonna go back and add some things else to my description and hoping that gets put out there. Sir Dandu, how do you like 24 on data? Okay, yeah, having conversations. Gorilla Tactics said, let's be honest, Sony fans are really waiting for Naughty Dog and Rockstar um, to drop the heat to really justify their purchase. You know what? I watched Obi-Wan today, and then I went back and saw an article talking about Naughty Dogs and Rockstar, not Rockstar, but Naughty Dog hiring for a multiplayer game. So Naughty Dog pretty much announced they are working on a strictly multiplayer game. Now, what that game is, we have no idea, but they're hiring for it. So, well, they gotta do something, man, because they gotta announce something. Yes, we know God of War is coming, but I think they need an Uncharted type of game to kind of really solidify. They got to do something, man. Cause right now, ooh, Last of Us Fraction. Oh, yeah, listen, which would be dope. But yeah, Sony don't. I say right now, Sony doesn't have anything, and Nintendo doesn't have anything for Christmas. Now, Microsoft they got Halo December 8th. Get ready. Um, and that's gonna sell systems. And that new Xbox is dope. That new Halo Xbox, man, you cannot hate. That is a great looking system. SOC said, y'all agree with him? PS5 is a flop with games right now. Glad don't own one. Glad I don't own one. Golly, that's a punch. Listen, I would say, listen, I think, could I survive without my PS5? Yes. If I had to choose, it's like, hey, we about to take two of your systems. Which one you're keeping? It's gonna be a Switch. But if I had to pick between the Xbox, oh my god, that's hard, man. Could I really say the PS5 was worth owning? I think so. Yeah, let me go back. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you why. That SSD. I'm telling you, man, to go from 2K and go right into a game, that is That is a work of art, man. Let's see. Steve M in the building. Steve M, I wonder if I got you on the board. Let me make sure. Steve M is on the board. Let's have to double check. All right. Steve M says Nintendo has Pokemon Advance Wars, but Pokemon is Pokemon. That's that. I can't. I would not claim that as like, okay, this is a Nintendo, especially in this era of the Switch. That's a Nintendo property that you know what we're gonna rally behind for the rest of the year. And Advance Wars is so niche that is not gonna be a game that's gonna hold its weight. It's not. It's not gonna be like, oh my goodness, I see a ton of commercials based upon Advance Wars. You gonna see Pokemon gonna be everywhere. Yep, I agree to that. But that's it though. To be honest, I'm not no big Pokemon fan, but I'm not picking up these. I'm gonna pick up Arceus come next year. So yeah, Nintendo still need. I'm still hoping that Silk Song drops, even though that's not a Nintendo property, but I still would like it to drop. And I'm hoping that that rumor of that Nintendo Donkey Kong, like the people that made the Odyssey team. I hope that rumor is true. Greta Tactics said this holiday season, Microsoft drops an incomplete Halo game, and Sony drops a PS5 Man, shout out to Gorilla Tactics, man. That is funny. Godly, that's funny. He said a PS5 shaped space heater. Oh man, that's a shot, man. That is a shot. All right. Fleahead Jamil says PS5 is dope. Glad I own mine. Madden looks great. Waiting on Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Oh, you ain't waiting on that 2K? Cause you know you garbage. Oh man. Guerrilla Tactics. Main reason I'm picking up the Switch OLED is because they got games from October through January that I want to play. It's looking most appealing out there to these three consoles. Yeah, totally agree. Quake 311, what's going on, my brother? So he said, well, just hold on. It'll go well next Xbox Bridge. Oh man, Quake, you picking up one of them Xbox fridges? I thought about picking up one, man, for my classroom. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get Quake on the board real quick. All right. We got 16 people on the wheel tonight. 16 people. Let me get back to the story. But yeah, that is funny, man. Golly. He called it a space heater. Woo wee. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad I got one of the first editions. Because, I don't want to deal with none of them other extra issues that everybody else is dealing with. But yeah, I'm glad I got my PS. I'm telling you, man, that SSD is phenomenal. I would tell you Dark Souls. Dean, if I tell you if one game, pick up Dark Souls, man. Dark Souls that's a beautiful game. And man, it is beautifully hard. All right. So let's get back to our stories. Let's see. I am picking up Dying Light. I'm picking up a physical copy for sure. But I don't know about picking up this platinum edition though. Do not. But I'm picking up Dying Light. Let's see. All right, so the Dying Light Platinum Edition come with Switch game card with Dying Light, survival guide, contains most important tips and tricks on how to survive in a restricted zone, two-sided map, and unique stickers. The question is how much is this bad boy, and which I don't see. Do anybody know the release date on this bad boy? Let's see. No. According to the article, it says according to this article, there's no release date. A single playthrough of Dying Light Platinum Edition will provide fans with over 100 hours of single player gameplay, countless editions. Okay, see, yeah, I don't see no. I'm not gonna keep reading all that, but yeah, I'm definitely picking it up. Got to get 2K and Final Fantasy. Yeah, hey, listen, low key, I ain't gonna lie to you, Dan. Like I was never a big Final Fantasy fan, but this Final Fantasy, yeah, it is definitely worth picking up, man. It looked gorgeous on the PS4, man. With the additions on the PS5, man, this is a whole different ball game. Do we have a confirmed Switch toaster? Oh man, listen. Right, listen. We got a heater, we got a fridge, and a toaster. Kitchen appliances, next generation. Yeah, yeah. 2K. I'm waiting for some. I'm as soon as I get off the stream, I want to watch the gameplay. I gotta check out the gameplay and see how that turn out. Because I don't know why they not having. One of my stories I want to talk about is that no 2K's not having a demo. Man, that's crazy. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always look forward to the demo. It's like it's a nice pace to kind of get yourself warmed up. Like, hey, this is coming. But man, well, it is what it is. It'll be out soon, so I guess ain't no big thing. Sonic is out this week. Golly, I forgot about that. My kids came in here reminding me too, like, hey, Daddy, I know Sonic is coming soon. Are you getting it? My kids, they be thinking they slick. But next story. Hey, listen, I tell you more and more. This Nickelodeon All-Star. I don't know if you guys watched some of the video. I'm like, man, this game might get smashed a little run for this money. Especially, I think um, if they add the last Airbender, it's on. Think about the last Airbender finding the Ninja Turtles. Listen, man, this game is gonna be worth picking up, and I think for sure that I'm definitely gonna pick this up. I don't know the release date on this bad boy, but you know what? They added Cat Dog, which who cares about Cat Dog? But April O'Neil, man, listen, in both this one and in that Ninja Turtle game is coming out next year. Oh my goodness! But it looks good. Let's see. When is the release date for this? Okay, well, this article don't share the and it said Nickelodeon All Star Brawl will be releasing on Nintendo Switch and other platforms later this year, but no official date yet. No official date. But I tell you, this game is learning to look better and better. Definitely something I'm gonna have on my radar. Um, Hoping that they add the right characters. I'm telling you, they need to add that whole avatar because I would love to be able to play as Toph and be able to you know throw the earth, throw a piece of the state. Man, that would be dope. I'm all there with that. All right. So if you got PlayStation Plus, September free PlayStation Plus games look to have been revealed. And they got some all right ones there. So you got Overcooked is always listen. I tell you now, if you're trying to get your wife to play games with you, she just might play Overcooked. Overcooked is pretty dope. Pretty intense. I kind of like Overcooked, big time. Matter of fact, I need to make sure that's on my list. But yeah, Overcooked, all you can eat. It's gonna be free on the PS5, so it's definitely something worth checking out. Hitman 2, you can't Hitman is always pretty decent. Not overly like, oh my goodness, I gotta have it, but it's pretty decent. So that was just and Predator Hunting Grounds. Never played Predator, so I have no idea. Yeah, but my okay, I'm gonna get to some of these comments in a minute too. See, Okay. So down at the bottom, I think are the August games, the ones that came out this month. So if matter of fact, I think today or tomorrow. Well, I don't know what tomorrow's date is, but I think today it's the 30th or the 31st. But you know what? Today probably be the last day if you can pick up these games. So you got Tetris World Tour, Plant vs Zombies, which is it was okay on the Switch. I probably would sell mine's back. I wasn't too impressed. Um, yeah, so it was kind of weak for last week. Even though I mean people like Plant vs Zombies, I just thought it was kind of whack. All right, let me see. Let's see. I got some comments. Sir Dan just said all the food in Texas is so good, bro. Man, I know, man. I don't know. What do y'all eat in Oregon? It says let's see. Norm says GE Force Now game streaming is 10K better, 10 times better than Stadia. Don't let CMG hear that. 10 times better than Stadia. Stadia now works on lower end Wi-Fi with the best streaming. I've played Destiny on GeForce Now, and it feels like the same as on consoles. Golly, GeForce Now. I gotta check that out. GeForce. So hey Norm, so do you need like a box or a particular controller, or is it on a website? I've never played GeForce. I might have to check that out. Battlefield 2042 and Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, only thing about Horizon is next year. Even though they did give us if you have the original Horizon, they just gave you a 60 frames per second patch for your PS5. So if you have the original Horizon, which you should have it because it should be part of that. I think they gave it to everybody free in the beginning with the that PlayStation whatever they was trying to do. The 20 games they gave you, but they have a patch that's on there now for 60 frames per second on your PS5. So, but for Horizon Forbidden West won't come out to next year, and I bet money's gonna be like it's not gonna be early next year. So you know what? Listen, I'm happy for my PS5, but they lacking the games. Well, they lacking the first party games. How about that? All right, get up out of there. Let's see. You know what? I own this game, and I bought it. I got it on sale. It was like, they had a crazy sale. I think it was like $7.99 on sale on eShop, and I bought it. But I haven't played it. But I think I might have to go back to it because it looks phenomenal. So toy themed shooter Hypercharge unbox receiving a free single player player versus what is I don't know PVE campaign. What the hell is PVE? They're probably like, damn, Dad, you know what PVE is? So what? I don't care. I don't know. I don't know right now with that. I agree. All right. All right. So they says there's no release date for the free update just yet, but the developers have made a special mention about the Nintendo Switch version not being left out. So they said, don't worry, we plan to keep the Nintendo Switch version just as up to date. All right, that's good. If you have not tried Hypercharge Unbox yet, be sure to check it out. Or Full about. That's something else they talking about. All right. So I would definitely listen. I'm telling you, for every review I saw on this game, I thought it was dope. Even though I bought it, have not played it, I look forward to the DLC. And maybe I would like some more free time. Maybe I can get another 2 or 3 days. Like matter of fact, I don't have to work tomorrow. That's crazy. I might get into it, but I gotta finish. I gotta make some videos tomorrow. All right. Let's see here. Xbox Live games with gold. Free games for September 2021 have been revealed. And Zone of Enders was really good on a 360. Out of all them games, that's the game I remember. Um, Don't know what Chaos Bane is, so I can't really speak on that. But Samurai Showdown 2, I'm a fighting game. I like fighting games. And I like the latest Samurai Showdown, especially the one that they came across all platforms, even the Switch. I thought it was real good. It was really well done. But uh, who in here still has Xbox Live Gold and not Ultimate? That's what crazy. That's what crazy to me. You gonna pay for gold, you might as well go ahead and pay the little extra and get Ultimate. But yep, I might go ahead and download Zona Enders. Zona Enders was good. So if you guys got an Xbox 360, you still doing up that Xbox Live, go ahead and pick these games up for free. Get up out of there. Bravely Default has almost reached 1 million sales. All right, congratulations to them. I did not play this game, and I didn't play the first one. This series did not excite me, but it might excite you. Warhammer Chaos Bane on the Xbox. Wonder how it's going to work on controller. Let's see. It's a Diablo style game. Okay, so yeah, okay. You know what? I might look at that. It's free. Did you get to try out No More Heroes 3? You know what? I was going to buy it. And then the reviews came in. I was like, oh, man. I don't know, man. Listen, if I'm going to pay, my thing is like, okay, this game is $60. Do I have to have it right now? Because I know I can catch this game on sale. So I waited. What about you? Did you pick it up? I was going to pick it up, but I said, I'm going to wait. Or we can say, yo, Zone of Enders is a favorite of mine. Highly advise picking it up if you haven't played. Yeah, Zone of Enders is good, man. Really, really good. The glory days of the 360 is what I call it. But Bravely Default, man. I'm glad these series are, are making their money. More likely there'll be another Bravely Default because 1 million in sales is nothing to slide, nothing to slide at. And you still got the rest of the year, probably won't sell, so there's a possibility the game could reach even 2 million. So shout outs to them, man. I'm glad that the game is rolling. But they get ready to come to PC, so it might have sold 9 million, close to 1 million now. But by the time it hit PC, people dig those old Switch games, things of that nature. So, all right, next news story. Hey man, Nintendo is back on top in Japan, with 72,000 units. But Ring Fit Adventure is number one. That's crazy. All right, let's look at the software sales over in Japan. Ring Fit Adventure, man, sold 17,656 units in this past week. But what gets me, man, just in the Japan region, it's almost at 3 million. That's crazy. That's 3 million at $80 a pop. Because I've never seen Ring Fit Adventure on sale. Never. It's always been $69.99. I mean, $79.99. $80. Crazy. Tell you, man, listen, that's Nintendo Switch effect is real. It's real. Let me see anything else caught my eye. But one thing about this, at the top 10 is still kind of quite diverse, even though this majority of Nintendo games. But you still get Ghost of Tsushima at number 7. You get Ghost of Tsushima again at number 5. But the rest of them are Switch games, I think. Yep. Super Mario Party, man, that game is still chucking along. Almost at 2 million just in Japan. That's crazy, man. So let's go on down here. Listen, okay, I'll be remiss not to talk about Mario Kart 8 with 15,000 units. Who don't have Mario Kart, man? At this stage of the game, man, who does not have Mario Kart over in Japan? It's close to, it's almost, you might say it's going to be, the next time we talk, it's going to be at 4 million. The next report, Mario Kart will be at 4 million units in Japan. That's crazy. Crazy. Then on the hardware sales, we got the regular Nintendo Switch at 62,000. And that's 6 times more than the PS5, which is only at 10,000 for the week. And poor little Xbox Series X, only at 3,000. Crazy. The Nintendo Switch Lite has tripled the amount of Series X and Series S. Well, we say double. It pretty much doubled both of them together. But if you took them off as individuals, they tripled them. Crazy. The Nintendo 2DS LL is still selling with 500. Man, Nintendo, man, they just continue to make money. Money. Let's go. Boom. Got some comments. So I enjoyed the first one on the Wii back in the day. Never got to play the second one. Well, it's on sale right now. I think it's on sale for like $30. I did see that. Nope, I didn't. It said nope, I didn't back other reviews. Okay, I think you're talking about No More Heroes 3. Gotcha. All right, Bravely Default is coming to PC. Yep, it sure is. I mean, matter of fact, this week. Yep, it's coming to PC this week. I think it's September the 5th or the 7th. It was one of them. But it's this week. It was one of the stories they announced that it is dropping on PC. And I just bought it. Okay, I won't laugh at it. Yeah, I've been there before. I feel your pain. All right. Speaking of this a little bit of Gamescom, man. Gamescom, like I said earlier, man, was pretty good. I have to admit, it wasn't overly terrible because usually Gamescom last year was terrible. But Saint Row reboot. Oh, I thought I had an article with this. We don't want to see the video because it's IGN. But I thought it's once again it was all like it was a nice trailer. But until you see gameplay, man, these companies will pull the wool over your eyes. Today is 2-year anniversary of one of my favorite Switch games, Astro Chain. Man, listen, if you in this chat and you like, man, I'm looking for a Switch game to play, and you have not played Astro Chain, you are missing out. Astro Chain and Luigi's Mansion, to me, two of the most underrated games that a lot of people that I talk to have not played and probably should play and would have a phenomenal time. Phenomenal waste of time. Those two games right there. Bruh. I just saw it on Steam. Had no clue Bravely Default 2 was coming to PC this Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was soon because I just read the article. No More Heroes 3 will be the last No More Heroes game. It probably should. But you know what? Listen, man, from what the majority of the people I've watched and the majority of the views I've watched, one thing has been consistent. They say the gameplay is phenomenal. The majority of people also said the in between is what kills the game. They was like, if you can just play strictly fights all the time, it will be a great game. But once you got to travel on the bike, that's when you start to lose people. And I mean, from what I've watched, I was like, I think a good one to watch, man. I like RGT85's perspective, especially when he reviews games. He has to me more of a realist approach. Now, if you watch Player Essence, he loved this thing. He loved it. So if you like that, but he's more of that RPG kind of fantasy type of gamer. RGT85 was more. He's more my style of a gamer. So he was like, when it came to fighting was great, but when it come down to the in between stuff, that's when the game just got all jacked up. And then they had a lot of glitches and stuff that I hope they fix. So I'm gonna pick this up, but I'm just not gonna pick it up right now. I'm gonna wait till a sale, maybe Black Friday. $60. That's a lot of money off the jump. Let me see if I can give me a code or something for free. Astro Chain is damn good. So, I mean, listen, man. I would tell people the minute if you have not played Astro Chain, you are missing out, man. Such a good game, man. Saint Row looks fun. Love the old ones. And dig them taking the gameplay back to how it was in SR2. What's SR2? But yeah, so Saint Row, taking it back to when you got to like Saint Row 4, I even though Saint Row 4 was pretty good too, and I enjoyed it, it just went a little over the top. It just went too. Sometimes it was going too far. It's like, oh, okay, dang, you just now you the president. It was fun. I mean, it's a fun game. However, it was just saying, what else could you do? Let's see. Let's see. Have you seen Astro Chain discounted at all? Yes, I've seen it one time. I've seen it for like for the Nintendo $40. It don't go lower than that. Um, I have seen that a couple times. Matter of fact, I think it was like $40 during Black Friday. So I would tell you if you're gonna get one, I would wait to Black Friday. But super good, man. So I mean, super. Listen, you're gonna be thoroughly surprised how good that game is. All right. So I know you showed some of the Switch games. I do have Astro Train. It's one of them. I gotta finish it as well. Yeah, yeah, you gotta finish it. Yeah, I was playing it and I was getting ready to finish it, and my son saw it. He was like, "Dang, Daddy, I can I get that game?" I said, "But you can just play mine." And that Joker, what took me like a week. No, it took me about almost 2 weeks to finish. My Joker finished that bad boy in one night. He was going through it. Little varmint. I love my kids. All right, let's get that off. All right. Back to the scene, Gangsta Lean. Woo-hoo. Those of you are Pokemon fans, hey, if you didn't know, you probably should know. Hey, you can download this free Pokemon TV app on your Switch, and you can watch all the greatest Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. I used to like Pokemon, especially that first movie. That first Pokemon movie was dope. I can still watch that movie today. That movie was thoroughly good. That first Pokemon was really good. Now for the rest of them, I think it might have been one more that I thought was dope. I didn't see Detective Pikachu. I think I skipped out on that one, even though I probably should watch it. My kid said it was pretty good, but I bypassed. But yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. Now I was a little upset at this here. I was really listen, I'm a big Star Wars guy. I love Star Wars. Would definitely pick up Star Wars on anything. And the Star Wars Lego looks phenomenal. However, it's getting pushed back to spring 2022. You know what? It's gonna go back in the midst of the cloud of games that's coming at us like a thunderstorm, raging with mad games in the first part of the year. It's gonna be crazy next year, man. So listen, you're gonna have Pokemon Arceus to start off the year in January. You getting that in January, buddy? That's why like to me that's a great time to launch a game. But back to Star Wars. Hey, the gameplay, the trailer looks phenomenal. Um, can't wait to get this game. However, I've had it pre-ordered now for well over 2 years. This game was supposed to drop last year, and we're not getting it to next year. So I was a little bummed to that. It was good to know that hey, the game is still progressing, but the game probably should have came out if it wasn't for COVID. So we'll chalk this up to COVID. But however, I mean, shoot, it's Lego Star Wars. You can't beat that. So I'm still excited. I'm not quite bummed. I'm just bummed it didn't happen. But did you guys see that Marvel game? I know we got Star Wars up, and I don't think I even got a. I don't know if I got a screen for that. I'm tripping. My bad, good people. I hit the wrong button. All right. So I don't think I even have a screen for that Marvel's game. Let's see if I can find it. What's it called? Marvel something the Sun. What is that? Okay, here it is. Marvel's Midnight. Oh, all right. Well, we can look at that too. All right, let's go back. Let's look at both of those stories real quick. Let me go back to my save stories. All right, so I want to attach this. We talk about this one first. It said Marvel's Midnight Sun is giving away a free Blade skin. Okay, I gotta see. I gotta see gameplay. I think they're gonna release some gameplay for this game this week. It says Marvel's Midnight Sun might not be coming out until next year, but 2K Games is already offering a free alternative, uh, a free alternate Blade skin. The supernatural superhero tactic RPG was announced during last week's Gamescom live stream. So I never was a big XCOM fan. Like how the game looked. Just that whole strategy complex is something that just never was for me. Even though Mario vs. Rabbids, once again, I never did play the game. Even though my daughter owns it, because I bought it for her, she liked it. But once again, I'm just never that guy. However, man, this is interesting. You got some people. I like the combination of having Blade and Wolverine. I hate when I don't drink water enough. I didn't drink enough water today, so my allergies is starting to mess with me, and I didn't take my allergy pill. Double negative. So once again, another next year game, but to have the Daywalker skin, I think I might. I'm gonna have to check that out for real. But I want to see what Marvel has to say. It says Marvel's Midnight Sun is drastically different from XCOM. Marvel's Midnight Sun is a turn-based role-playing game from the developers. Oh, so you know what? People who are turn-based role players, you know what? You guys are gonna enjoy this. I'm not, cause I don't like turn-based. I'm not a fan. I want to better. I want to take Wolverine by myself and control him and slash out somebody's head. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be. I want to take Iron Man. I want to fly him myself. I don't want this to be no XCOM game. It is what it is. It's coming on Switch and all the major other platforms sometime next year. Be on the lookout for that. It probably is going to be dope because I do like the colors. Um, and anytime you get Wolverine in the game, I think it's dope. So we'll see. I don't know how you guys feel. I was just feel like I thought it was dope, but it wasn't like once I found out it was like an XCOM game, I was like, the air went right out the cell. All right. So I based, pretty much tonight's title of the show is like, saying here's why Halo Infinite should be delayed to 2022. And I figure we go over this article together. As long last 343 Industries and Xbox Game Studios announced this week that Halo Infinite will be launching at the end of the year on December the 8th. That's a nice little. I like the timing though. I think they probably would have got more out of it. They would have got it before Black Friday or even on Black Friday, which would to me that's what they should have did. But however, I get it. Let's see. The Xbox all the way back in E3 of 2018 and was originally slated to launch alongside Xbox Series X. at the tail end of 2002. The launch date is okay. I'm gonna skip down. Skip on down. If you've been following Halo Infinite developer closely over the past week, you probably are aware that the main reason I feel as though the game should be pushed back. Did I miss something? The main reason I feel as though the game should be pushed back even further into due to the fact that two long-time features that fans have come to expect from the game won't be arriving at launch this December. Noticeably, co-op, campaign co-op, and forge mode. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for a hot second. Campaign co-op, I can deal with not being there because I like to play the game by myself anyway. However, man, forge mode, that's to me that was the bigger of the two. Are both said to be not in the state that 343 Industries doesn't believe reaches the studio's threshold for quality. With so little time left until December the 8th, 343 opt to instead push back the campaign co-op by about 3 months, while Forge won't roll out until next May or June. So June, ain't gonna be no May or June. As the whole this decision is one of 343's creative lead, Joseph, whoever he is. Okay. So I wanted to really find out, like, hey, which two mode? Forest mode is huge. Out of the two, I think if to me, I was like forest mode is a. I can see why people are getting upset. Now I think campaign co-op we could have got back. Cool Breeze just jumped in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Cool Breeze. He said, "What's up, everybody? Let me get you on the board real quick. Cool Breeze, Cool Breezy, take it easy, for sheezy. All right, Cool Breeze is on the board. All right, let's get back. So, but once again, at the end of the day, is it a game breaker for me? It's not a game breaker for me. I'm still gonna pick up the game day one, hands down. I get Game Pass, but I'm still gonna buy the original cartridge, probably. But I can dig. I'm okay with that. I don't think this is like an overly huge. As you have as long as the multiplayer works. As long as the multiplayer work and I'm able to play. Oh, you know what? That's good. I wonder would I have access? Would Infinite have 4-player co-op? I like to play 4-player on screen. That's one reason why I like, the Master Chief Collection. Cause I can give my kids. We can still play and have a good time. I wonder would Infinite do the same? That's a good question. So I don't think it's not a huge issue to me. It's not. But I can see how some people who are probably super diehard are having an issue with that. It says most people are going to be in the multiplayer, but for me, the campaign isn't worth playing without the co-op or on the hardest difficulty. I see your points, but nah, I'm still sticking with my guns on this one. I can deal with playing if it. I'm telling you, if the experience is that good, I'll go back and play it again. You know what? I can go back and play it again with somebody else. That's fine. I don't. It's not like a make or break. Like, oh my goodness, no co-op. I'm not buying Halo. Nah, I'm still back. I'm picking it up. I'm gonna still put it through its paces. But it's not a. Okay, we guess if we ask the question, should it be pushed back? The gamer me say yes. The business side of me say no. Go ahead and drop that bad boy. You didn't push it back too long. You got to get something out there. People are not even going to notice it once you get the multiplayer going. They're not going to notice it. I'm telling you, they're not going to notice it. Oh my goodness, because I believe that the multiplayer is going to be so good that people are going to like, man, shit, all I play is the multiplayer anyway. And if you look at the stats, I think the stats is like it's like something crazy. Like 70% of the people that buy Halo have never played the campaign. It's a lot. It's a big time swing. So So from a business standpoint, nah, you put it out there. The gamer in me said, "Listen, man, I want the game completely done with all the bells and whistles, and I don't want to have to go back and re-download nothing. Because if it ain't there in the beginning, it's not. It's going to download and then burn on there. It's like if it's not there, it's not there. So I feel both sides, but for me as a Halo fan, I'm gonna be all over the multiplayer, even though I'm not that good. Cool Breeze said Twitch, baby. Oh, tight. Get you on there. I think I might have spelled that wrong, but we know it's you, buddy. We know it's you. Oh, no, if they fixed it, good. I had to spell it wrong. They fixed it. All right. Let's get off the Halo. Let's get on to the next news item. We talked about Lego Star Wars. Let's see. We talked about Cell. We talked about that. We talked about the reboot. Halo. We talked about Horizon Forbidden West delayed. Leaves Sony with fall 2021 first party gap. Yeah, this was a punch. We kind of all knew this was. I mean, if you've been paying attention to the gaming news, you knew this was coming. We knew this was coming. But I'm okay with it because I got a lot to play. It's not like oh my goodness, nothing to play. What I was gonna do? No, I got some other stuff to play. Shoot, I got to finish the first one. So I'm all right with that. But if we look at it from Sony's standpoint, when we talked about it earlier in the show, we looked at the poll. Like, do they need they? I think another game this adds value for people who bought and spent crazy amounts of money for PS5. They got to show some kind of value, and so I don't believe they have that. I don't believe overall as a company, if you look at what's been released on the PS5 compared to what's released on the PS4, you still haven't showed me a reason why I just absolutely needed a PS5. It's not a reason, except for the SSD. Without the SSD, I would have waited for real. But with the SSD, man, it's been a game changer on both systems, on the PS5 and the Xbox. So I would tell you if you like this here. Sony is still okay. I think they probably need a holiday game, but without one, they're gonna be okay. A holiday game would definitely benefit them more than hurt them anyway. But if they don't have one, people will gripe, but people will get over it. But I just know Horizon Forbidden West needs to drop early because I don't know what games they have that drops even in that first quarter. God of War is not coming in that first quarter for PlayStation. So what else do you drop? Golly. You know what? That might be right. Ah, man, that's jacked up. Only 3 hours a week? It's crucial. Shout out to Steve M, man. He says, my PS5 is collecting dust. I had fun with Miles Morales. True. Facts. And RE Village. I can't say facts because I still haven't played it. And I own it. It's right there. I'm looking at it. Got bored with Ratchet and Clank. Ooh. Didn't get Cyberpunk. Ooh. Oh, you did get it for $10. Okay, yeah. Listen, yeah, you won. I paid full price for it, but you won. You got it for $10. So I'll play it when the next gen patch come out. Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. I just same thing. I just left it in the box, and I was like, you know what? I'll play it when I get to the next gen version. Yeah, that's saying something. You right. Even though I think the last game that I played on my PS5 was 2K. But I play a lot more 2K on my Switch because it's that convenience to go play in bed is awesome. My wife go to sleep. I get a couple games. I can give me a game of 2K in, and I get me 2 games um of Pac Man, and then I go to sleep. That's my regiment, and I'm sticking to it. Definitely not a good look for Sony though. They've been quiet for a while, except when they announced the delays and patches of old games. Yeah, yeah. Um, I think if anything, they can't they can't go the rest of the year without saying something. So best believe we're gonna see some form of, if not two, state of PlayStations to kind of give you an idea of what they have. 'Cause if they don't, man, they're setting themselves up for the downfall because everybody know that Nintendo got some bangers next year, man. They have some bangers next year. Be ready. They got some bangers. If they mess around and they can get, let's say for instance, hypothetically, if Nintendo gets you Pokemon Arceus, Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3, Mario Kart 9, and let's say Metro Prime Trilogy, and another Zelda in the Zelda collection. If those 5 games drop all next year, buddy, at the Switch with 100 million, because the Switch will have 100 million before the end of this year. They're probably right now at 91 million. So they're gonna have after Christmas, they're gonna have close to they definitely have the 100 million mark. And those 5 games right there all drop next year, buddy. GG no re, man. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be ugly. Cause I don't see what PlayStation has. What do they have to offer? What do they have to offer? Even in the first half, they don't have nowhere close when Nintendo's dropping. So I'm looking at both of them. I'm looking at Xbox too. Like, man, what y'all gonna do? I don't think, to be honest, I do not think Hellblade might be done by next year. That might be like the next year Christmas or Christmas game. But Perfect Dark not gonna be done. Nowhere close. It's gonna be interesting, man. Next year is gonna be interesting. Yeah, next year, and I think 2023 gonna be interesting too. I think that 2023, that's probably you're gonna launch a new system with a new Metroid. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a brand new Switch. It won't be a Pro. It'll be a whole new innovation. I'm saying it wrong. I must be sleepy, but it'll be a whole new system when they drop that next Metroid. Because I'm telling you, the cycle is the Switch will be 5 years this upcoming March. So what? In 6 months. In 6 months, the Switch will be 5 years old. Nintendo usually revamps to have new system out every 5 years. It's that time. I don't see them coming with a Pro and then prolong it a little. I don't see that coming. I don't see it. I think the Steam Deck is gonna really shake up the industry a lot tougher than people are giving it credit for, because if they advertise and market it right, once people start to find out and see, like, hey man, I'm playing these games right here, all on this system, on the go, it's gonna appeal to a lot more hardcore. It's gonna really appeal to hardcore gamers. And man, it's gonna be something special. All right, let's see. All right, Greta Tactic says, really doesn't matter what Sony announces next year because whatever they show is on pace to be delayed given their history. Agreed. Great stream, but I'm passing out hard on the couch right now, so I'm going to head to bed. Right. Good night. Hey, our market, thanks, man. Come on, and hang out with us again next week, man. And don't forget, man. Tomorrow, sometime, man. Check the stream, man. See if you won. If so, man, go ahead and follow me, man, on Instagram at GamingDad3 and or Twitch at Gaming_Dad3, and just send me a message and say, hey, Gaming Dad, where's my money? And I'll send your code over there to you. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, good people. All right, we're getting close to the end anyway. I'm looking at my stories, man. I wanted to definitely cover this Call of Duty Vanguard Alpha. It was live this past weekend. I don't know if anybody on the stream played. I did not play because I was working. But I wonder if any of you guys got an opportunity to play, and let me know what you thought about it in the chat. From the videos I watched, though, because I did watch quite a few videos, I mean, it looked like Call of Duty. You know, it still got that shine, that polish that Call of Duty games give you. But man, I was just like, I wasn't overly excited. So you know, it's like it's Call of Duty at its finest. But you know, how different is this compared to any other Call of Duty? It's just like I played this kind of war story before. I've seen that kind of Call of Duty. Even you take it back to Call of Duty 2, you know, on when it launched on the Xbox 360. You know, so not overly excited, but you know, 2000. I mean, Battlefield look mighty good. Xbox is fine when it comes to their first. Oh, I hate when that happens. Well, when it comes to their first party games, because any big name third party game in Game Pass gets them positive reception. True, their model allows for first party game drops. Yeah, you know the same thing like Sony. You know what? Sony's gonna be okay because these third party games are gonna really hold up their end without having to drop not having Naughty Dog have to have a game out or um or Santa Monica. You know they don't need to rush out a God of War, so they're okay. That's why I look at it at the end of the day. Like if you look at the three, you said the one that really need a holiday game is Nintendo. Nintendo really needs one, even with Metroid. And Metroid looks phenomenal, but that game does not carry you throughout the holiday. I think it's gonna probably, it will probably sell 1 million really, really quick, and then it will probably, it get to 2 million in a decent time. It's probably gonna crawl to 3. You know, that's my prediction. I think we'll probably get 3 million in that first year, because of the Switch effect. But it also depends how this game reviews. If it reviews really well, and if they advertise it really well between now and throughout the holidays, and they can somehow get some screen time with Pokemon at the same time, then it might beat those predictions. But it's all in how they predict it. Jamil says, now live 2022 this year, but they're working on something NBA related. Could it be like NBA Jam on Streets? Hmm. Listen. I'm tilting my hat more yes than no, only because we already know that 2K is doing some form of streets for football because they got the license from the NFL. They can't make a simulation game, but they can make a game in the arcadey style of game. That's what the language said. They couldn't make a simulation game because that particular license is strictly for EA Sports. But so I think EA, to be smart, they would go in that direction to kind of counteract what 2K is doing, because they got to keep that eye on 2K, because if 2K finesse it right, and I just wish 2K just came to the table and was able to buy out that agreement. I don't know, man. That's the boss move of the century for EA when they got that NFL deal. A new live would be dope though. But they, for some reason, I don't know why. Like, even the last live, it was straight. I don't know why people was hating on it. I think it was because it's different. So many people are used to the 2K to jump back into that live arena. They just don't want to deal with that. To me, the NBA Live just got to be. They can't be just like 2K. They got to be different. That's the only thing that's gonna really appeal people to get them out there. Nintendo has Metroid and two Pokemon games releasing from October to January. But yeah, you know what, man? But Pokemon is not going to carry them. Not these Pokemon. See, that's my issue. These two Pokemon are not going to carry them throughout the holiday season, no matter if they promote it to death. It's not. Because they've been coming out with Pokemon games every year for the last since Let's Go. So yeah, Let's Go. You had Sword and Shield. You got these two here. So it's been a Pokemon every year. It's not nothing new. That's why I disagree with you on that. I think they even with those three, I still don't think those three. They need one or two more games. I mean, even if they had a big hitter third party game, you know, even if they had Silksong, I still was like, you know, they still need something else. You know, saying with that Mario, Zelda type of feel to carry them. Now, if they mess around and say, okay, well, you guys got Skyward Sword back in July. Well, here for Christmas, we give you Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Now, that just might do it. That right there just might do it. I know for sure, though, if they came to me and say, listen, we got a new Donkey Kong game, it releases Black Friday, and it's done by the Odyssey team. That does it. That's all they need. They good for the year. I'll check your phone for the official article. All right, I can do that once I can find it. Call of Duty still not on the Switch, man. Shake my head. Yeah, you know what? But Warface is though. You'd be surprised, man. If you have not played Warface, man, Warface is legit. All right, shout out to Jamil Goodlow on the article. It says EA Sports NBA Live update. It's in the game. That's EA Sports. It's why we created the product. I don't want to hear about none of that. For the past few years, we've been making real progress with NBA Live. So if they saying this here, it's EA talking. That means they are actively working on NBA Live. For the past few years, we've been making real progress with NBA Live, but we've still not where we want to be. So, with continued support from the NBA and NBPA, how about that? I guess that's the National Basketball Players Association. We've been working on something new and meaningful, different. An experience that operates at a pace of culture and will change the way you can play, connect, and create basketball. Well, that's deep. We're excited by what we've built so far, and yet we know the world is changing. New platforms are coming that will bring social connections, accessibility, and player creativity to the fore. In a future of new possibilities, players shouldn't be content. Oh, that shouldn't be content with a game built for today realities and based on what we know to the possibility. We feel we can go so much farther with the new design. Oh, that's dope. That was great. So we're not launching a new NBA Live HD product this year. Okay, so they're not launching something this year, but they very well could like drop it right. They could drop something right before the playoffs and just roll with that. I just saw what Credit Titan says. EA Sports presents Space Jam 2 basketball, and the crowd goes wild. Oh man, long as we can get a LeBron receding hairline. Listen, Dean, why that brother won't let that go? Why did LeBron would not let that bad boy go? He needed to go ahead and just let that go, man. I think he need to let it go. Let it go. Hold on, see, Jamel, did I get you on the board? Yeah, yeah, you on there. All right, good people. Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I don't think any heavy hitting game news and drop this ass. Of course, XCOM was XCOM. I mean, not XCOM, but Gamescom was pretty good, and I think we applied to all the big times here. Oh, I didn't attack this one here. It's a rumor. It seems that Super Mario movie from Illumination is being directed by Teen Titans Go producers. Okay, that could be interesting. It all depends on. It depends on my only issue. I think hey, the animation is going to be great. I think it's going to look like a phenomenal movie. However, my issue is the story. I was like, what story can you put with Mario where because he never done a bunch of talking. It's me, Mario. Ooh, Luigi. I mean, what else could you? How could you make this story relevant and enjoyable? That's gonna be the kicker, buddy. Sonic. I mean, the last Sonic movie was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the next one. Just I don't know the Nintendo, the Super Mario movie is still the jury's still out, so we'll see. All right, I think that might be that was a week ago. Friday. Yep, this is the last article. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge is releasing on multiple platforms, including the Switch, in 2022. Yeah, this was part of Gamescom that I was like, dang man, because it looks so good. I'm a big fan. Um, put Mario in space. Okay, listen, hold on. Let's attack that. Let's attack that statement real quick. You know what? I think that would be dope. And the reason why, especially if they take it a Mario Galaxy type of direction, I think it will be good because of the fact that if you look at that preview for that new Mario and Rabbids, I was feeling that whole environment. I was like, oh, that's dope. It caught my attention. And so if they went that direction, I wouldn't be mad at all. That would be great. Get them out of the Mushroom Kingdom, put them out there in space. You know what? Add some Mario characters in there. Throw Fox McCloud in there. Dope. It says nothing beats the original Mario Brothers film. What? That movie, original Mario Brothers, was garbage. It's like it was okay. I mean, I've watched it plenty of times, but I mean, it wasn't nothing like, oh my goodness, I just gotta put that on right now. No, let's cast it at Italia. All right, good people. Listen, hey man, we kind of really short tonight, but we're gonna do what we do best. Cause I don't think there's no other mainline story that I need to attack. I think we got everything. Oh, we didn't talk about this here. Microsoft confirms Xbox Series cloud gaming for 2021. I'm telling you, people are not. If you just watching on the sidelines and watching how Microsoft making their moves, I think this is heavy. I'm telling you, if I'm to get into a situation where now like we now, I mean, I can play XCloud on my iPad, and if I got good connection like I do at school, man, it runs good, really, really good. So oh man, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think people are slipping on Microsoft more. I mean, I think they need to just start paying attention because I will always say this: if you want the best gaming value right now out the box, you get yourself an Xbox Series S and you get Game Pass right out the box. $300 system, you pay yourself an extra $15. You get yourself a host to arrangement of different games you can download and play right now today. They got EA Play on there, so that means you'll eventually get Madden in a couple of months for free. You get Jedi Fallen Order. You know, I tell you, man, people start paying attention, man. Because I have not. He said, even though I have not seen a lot of people play xCloud on their phones, but I played it. It's nothing to play it in my house. I look at that like, hey, I can go anywhere in my house and just get on. Like I played Killer Instinct and it was flawless. But once again, I was in my house. I have not played it on my cell. Playing Halo on my cellular device was terrible. Terrible. It was a terrible experience. But once I got under my Wi-Fi, it was good. So it is what it is. Cold classic garbage. It was so bad, it's good. Shout out to the Grill Tactics. That's funny. All right, good people. Listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much tonight. I think for sure, last go around, we have covered all the gaming news items I wanted to cover today. Even though, I didn't have a story for it, but you know what? Naughty Dog is hiring for a multiplayer game, and I think you should be excited if you're a Naughty Dog fan like I am. And we're gonna get right to the wheel, good people. You know how I go. You know what we do. If your name get picked first, you get the. That's right. You get that. You out of here. You got to to go. You got to bounce. All right. Don't forget, good people. Your boy Gaming Dad is giving away a free Nintendo Switch Lite. That's right. Pokemon Edition from Sword and Shield. So you know what? It's probably a relic because they dropping that new one this year. That's fire. But your boy is still giving it out. Like clockwork will be this. Hopefully, when I get close to 10,000, I'm on the direction right now. This is he says Sony must be punching the air over that Microsoft announcement. Yeah. Yeah. Big time. Sony has made some, I think they put themselves in a position where they just got too confident. I think they've made some very bold decisions, and some decisions, some lack of making some decisions has put them in a situation where if they don't pay attention and get their stuff together, man, Microsoft is gonna be in a leader. I mean, they taking the hits right now, man. But they position themselves to really, really dominate. So it's gonna look interesting. All right, good people. Who's the first one to get the ding dong? Let's find out who first one to get that horn tonight. And it looks like it's going to be, yes. Come on, give it to him. Yes, itchy head himself, Jamil Goodlow. But you are out of here. He gets a double tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, my brother. All right, who is next to catch the flex? Oh, my man Benj. Well, Benj won last week anyway, so he loses tonight. Shout out to my man Benj. All right. Who is next to catch the flex? And it will be SOC, System on a Chip. You got to go. But my brother, man, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you. All right, who's next to go? What did the sheep say? Hey, Cool Breeze. What did the sheep say? Nah. But Cool Breeze is still on the board, ladies and gentlemen, just like you. Give yourself an opportunity to get on twice, get on to another network, either from YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. You can get in because my man Cool Breeze is still on the board. And my brother from another mother, CMG. You just got blown off the map, my brother. You're out of here. He gone. All right, let's keep it moving. We're down to 13 people left on the wheel, short wheel tonight. And it looks like who it's gonna be. Oh, Cool Breeze, you are officially off the board. You are out of here. Damn, you went out quick, Cool Breeze. That's what happened. You don't come on time. All right. Oh, my brother from Rockmart High School, Devin, you are out of here. Representing Facebook. Let's keep it pushing. All right. Norm, my man Norm, man. I'm so glad to see you tonight, my brother. But you are out of here this evening. Thank you, Norm. Appreciate you, man. Come back out and hang out with us next week as we do this again, same time, same bat station. And thanks for the wonderful advice tonight. I would definitely be using it. All right. Sir Dandu, my guy. Out there in Texas. But you out of here, my brother. Appreciate you. Have a good time out there. Stay cool. Drink plenty of fluids because that heat ain't no joke. All right, my brother from another mother 90s misfit. Representing Twitch Gang in the building. He is out of here this evening. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all that you do. All right, we're counting on down. We're down to our final 8. Don't be late for that final 8. And it looks like my man Diego, it's been a minute, man. I'm so glad, man, you came back out tonight, but you are out of here, my brother. Appreciate you. We'll keep it pushing. Who is next to catch the flex? And it will be Norm on Twitch.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir. My brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to keep it pushing down the final 6. 6 more clicks. Oh, this is going to be my girl. It's going to be my girl. Oh, AST. Happy Monday to you. Hope you have a wonderful week working. But you are out of here this evening. We keep it pushing. Ooh, Quay 311. Right there, dead on the dot. My brother. You are out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, our final 4. Steve M. Guerrilla Tactics. Newcomer Armorkin. I might have said it wrong. And CT. But CT is out of here because he got the horn. Peace out to Chi-Town. All right, we're down to our last 3. Who will be up next to catch the flex? And it will be my brother Steve M. But you out of here, Steve. You and the Milwaukee Bucks. God almighty. My people. Thanks again, great day. Yes, sir. Have yourself a wonderful week, man. Take care. He gone. It's like you want to say, hee-haw. He gone. Ladies and gentlemen, in the winner's circle, we have Guerrilla Tactics and newcomer Armukin. I think I said Armorkin. I said Armorkin. Armorkin. I could tell names up, I tell you. But hey, we're down to our last 2. You know how we do it in great fashion. Let's go ahead and get that queued up, DJ. I think I messed that all up. Hold on. I know I'm missing something. I'm like, where are my little things at? Oh, there we go. How it was hidden on me. Ha. All right. Drum roll, please. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, and tonight's winner is my brother, Guerrilla Tactics. Shout out to our winner tonight, which is Guerrilla Tactics. Kids, give them hand claps. Guerrilla Tactics. All you got to do, my brothers, make sure you reach out to me on Instagram at GamingDad3 or on Twitter at Gaming_Dad3 and say, Gaming Dad, where's my money? And your boy will send you your cards. Congrats. Oh, no. I've been here before. But you came out on the winner's side tonight. Said, let's go. I want to donate the money to your daughter. Oh, man. Listen, get this guy to... Wait till I tell her. Wait till I tell her Guerrilla Tactics. She gonna be like, what? She was like, Daddy, where my money? Man, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I will donate it to her, man. Get it to her this evening. She probably upstairs right now doing her homework. Even though it's 11:10, she been working on it all day. So, and I think she got a lot more to do. So she'll be working these next couple of days. So maybe she'll get some playtime in this weekend. Good people, man. Thank you, man. Another wonderful stream, man. Not a whole lot of news, but you know what? I think for hanging out with you, man, it's always therapeutic to me to hang out with good people, and it's always a great thing to surround yourself with good people. That's the key. I was talking to somebody today on Facebook. I said, you know what? It's important I keep my circle small because sometimes, man, people, man, will always they wanna they'll congratulate you and pump you up when you down, but when you up, man, they be trying to stab you in the back 100 times. So I keep my circle small, man, for a reason, man. I'm glad I hang out with good people on this show, man. People that are willing to um give me good feedback, like Norm, man. I appreciate that tonight, man. You don't understand, man. I really, really appreciate that because sometimes, man, you can be riding on all the palette, and sometimes somebody needs to poke you and say, "Hey, man, you need to be doing some other things." And you know what? To kind of get your stuff together, man. Oh man, he said, get CMG said, "Oh man, I missed it. Congrats, Gorilla." Yeah, Gorilla man took home the dub tonight, man. Really, really glad. So, hey, don't forget to do that Gorilla tactic. Oh no, you told me to donate it. All right, so I would donate that to my daughter this evening. She gonna be what? I'm hyped. She gonna be like, yes, I know. I know what game she gonna buy too. She gonna buy Little Nightmares 2. That was Little Nightmares 1 was her jam. She loved that game. And of course, since she all about Splatoon, so she can't wait till that new one drop. So, well, good people, man. I hope you have a good week, man. I gotta get ready to get myself prepared for tomorrow because school is happening, man. Yeah, I pray for my school, man. The kids in my school, man. I think last week, man, we had 20 positive cases of COVID within the school. And I had one in my own classroom. My classroom's small, man. But I had a kid that was positive. So man, keep me in your prayers, man. I'm in on my vitamins. I'm in everything, and so um but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep myself as healthy as possible. But man, this COVID, man, is real. All right, good people, listen, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. God bless. And your boy gave me dad in true fashion, like I always do. But I always say this, but I never get my little screens together. I'm like, I'll be like, okay. Be sitting around here loafing. Yeah, man. Yeah. Need the prayers though, man. Prayers work, man. I'm all about, giving it to God. Yes, man. Please. I appreciate you, CMG. Giving it to God, man. Can't worry about tomorrow, man. You're gonna be consumed with today, man. And just try your best to work as hard as you can to serve others. And you'll find out at the end of the day, man, things will work out just fine. They always do for me. So on that note, your boy is out. Have a good night. Peace.